There are two types of convicts in this world. On one hand, we have someone like Jeffrey Dahmer, you know, convicted for heinous crimes. On the other hand, we have the entitled Karen who decided to bully workers over 4 chicken nuggets. Meet Karen Hall of Famer Sherry Ross, who on September 9th, 2023, threatened to fight Burger King workers over being disappointed in her order.
Hello, is everyone okay?
We were actually behind the car. We were behind the car.
Was it in the drive-thru?
Yeah.
He came in here. They just start acting crazy. These people.
Are you injured at all?
He hit me in my head with this thing right there. They threw this nagging thing at me. They threw trays at me.
Were they back here?
No, they was
right here. They took these trays off and they slung them at her.
The store owner looks stressed while describing the incident to the cop. Such an incident would have been surreal for anyone. She alleges that Cherie threw multiple objects at the employees, including cups and trays. Our Karen ordered the value deal in which you get only 4 chicken nuggets. She refused to pay for what she ordered, throwing her drink at the store manager, which was thrown back at her. Continuing this outrage, she went inside the store and started challenging the manager to a fight. Her husband, Tavares Ross, later joined in this tomfoolery as well, throwing all sorts of items at the store manager.
You guys were in the drive-thru when this happened?
Yeah, we were right behind them.
We were parked behind them.
Yeah, so basically what I saw happen, when they pulled up, and then they like looked around the corner, backed up, pulled forward, backed up, pulled forward. That thought was weird. Then they got up to the window. We were looking down, we looked up and watched them throw a drink at the window.
Did
Then
you
they
see who did it or which
I
car?
think they threw first.
It was the driver.
Yeah.
Which car was it?
It was the Kia.
Silver Field.
2 witnesses vouched the store manager's story, saying how Cherie threw a drink at the store manager while in the drive-thru and then entered the store where the witnesses could hear store items being slammed around.
Can I see your hand? Where'd they hit you, right there? That red line? Yep. Picture your hand, okay? What got thrown at you? Someone from back here?
It was, you know the glass box of cookies that we usually have here?
Oh, yeah.
They threw that at me.
The display one?
Yeah, and it broke on my hand.
Wow. That's glass, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one threw it at you? Do you remember?
It was the guy. Yeah.
The officer talks to another employee injured in this Karen's madness. Her husband threw a glass cookie display case which broke on the employee's hand. A visible red line could be seen on their hand supporting his claim. The employee explains that the strange cause for the outrage was a misunderstanding in the number of chicken nuggets in the value pack.
So I left the grocery store. I stopped at Burger King to get my kids some nuggets. So I'm in the drive-thru and I asked for nuggets. The lady on the intercom with an attitude, that's not what you said. You said it, so they left us sitting in the drive-thru forever. So I'm like, I got to the window, I was like, just cancel my order. I don't want it no more because you rude, you in customer service, you don't talk to people like that. And she, look, I don't got time for this. She threw a whole, you see all this pop all over my car. She threw pop inside of my car, wet my daughter up, wet my young kids in the back seat.
The cops pull up to Cherie's car to get her side of the story. She starts mumble rapping while claiming that it was actually the store manager that was the aggressor of the situation, throwing the drink at her first and behaving in a rude way. The long wait in the drive-thru and the rude behavior prompted her to enter the store where she only threw some water at the store manager. Both of their stories completely contradicting each other.
Was there an incident? Did your husband or something go in the store as well, or?
I don't know who came in. I was so upset, honestly. I was yelling at this lady and I pulled off and turned off down the side by what is that, Planet Fitness.
Okay. Because they were saying your Suburban was there as well.
My husband is at work.
At work?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wasn't there at all with the Suburban?
My husband is at work. He works at Dickey's. He's at work. He's the only one there at the store.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, my husband did come up there, but I'm going to tell you I lied because I didn't want him to get fired for leaving his job.
Okay.
But
Can I have you step out of the car with me?
Cherie claims that she had no idea who the man that joined her in this outrage was. Immediately after this statement was made, Cherie admits that she lied and that her husband did come to the scene. However, she doesn't comment on anyone else throwing store items at other employees besides herself. If she already lied about her husband being on the scene, can we really trust the rest of her story?
Okay.
uncooperative. We'll put 2 on you, okay? I'll mess up your watch either. You're good. Just have to see the back of our car. We'll talk about it, okay? We'll talk about it.
Can I have my phone or no?
There's nothing sharp or anything on you, right? Nothing?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
The officers didn't really buy into Sherry's story, seeing as they arrested her. 2 eyewitness accounts camera footage and an employee with an injured hand was enough evidence for the officers to get her arrested.
They threw something at my wife. I threw something. You should have seen my son. I don't know which one of y'all was there. Man, my son was in the. His whole face was red, throwing up, bro. They threw a whole. I don't know what that was. She threw in his face. He sent the girl to the window. It should have been deaded from there, I thought. So the girl right. Oh, my fault. So the girl. I'm not on that, man. So the girl sit up right here. She sits up, comes from behind the girl, and throw a whole extra large cup of shit in her face. Not my wife. She threw it in my daughter, because my daughter driving. That was my baby in the backseat, 4 years old. He's seizure prone.
So no one threw anything out of your guys' car first?
No, I swear to God. No, go look at the camera. I swear to God.
Which car were you in?
Huh?
Which car were you in?
Which car was I in?
Yeah.
What you mean?
What car were you driving?
Huh?
What car? You were in a car, right?
I was in a truck.
Which truck? What kind of truck were you in?
Oh, a black truck.
Is it bourbon or a truck?
It's a truck. What you mean?
Like
I
a
don't
Ford
understand.
F-150 or what is it?
No, it's a Suburban.
Okay.
What you mean?
So someone throws water on you.
No, it wasn't no water. It was pop. It stuck all in the car. I don't even know what it was. I'm just assuming.
I talked to your wife. She told me she threw water at her first.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Huh? Wait a minute. Who?
Your wife threw water at the lady first.
No, she didn't.
That's what she told me. Why would I lie to you? I'm not lying to you. Your wife is very nice.
I ain't disrespecting you. I'm not
saying that, but she did.
No,
so she's like, I did. I was upset. I threw water at her, and then she threw the soda, and it hit your kids. That's what she was telling us.
The officers go to Dickie's to talk to Sherry's husband Tavares and get his side of the story. According to him, the store manager threw a drink at his son and daughter first and was being rude to his wife. He claims that his wife threw nothing at the store manager and even denies the allegations of a glass cookie display case being thrown at another employee, claiming he didn't throw anything at anybody. When the officers bring up the fact that his wife admitted to throwing water at the store manager first, Tavares knew the jig was up.
Did you come up after the
I
fact?
was on FaceTime with her.
Okay.
So all this time she telling me
So she's in the drive-thru while you're on FaceTime?
Yes. She's
Okay.
sitting on the passenger side,
so,
my daughter driving.
Right.
She like, man, she cussing me out. I like, look, just chill out. I told her to leave.
Okay.
She's like, I can't leave because they doing the same thing to the man in front of me.
Okay.
They got me blocked in. I called over there. I talked to a manager, and it wasn't even a manager. It was somebody else. I said, ma'am, could you please tell him whoever was ever going on, and you can ask them. Could you tell him to clear up the line so that people can get out with? I said, my baby in the back seat. It's hot and he's sick. Can you please let him get past? And she said, Harriet, let that man get his stuff so they can get it gone. After that, the phone went dead.
Okay.
That's when all the commotion.
And that's when you went over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? To check on him?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys
I pulled up, the little black dude, he's literally sitting on the car.
On your car or her car?
On my daughter's car.
Okay.
Taking pictures, screenshots with himself.
Tavares explains that he was on FaceTime with his wife during this commotion and told his wife to leave when he found out that their car was blocked in at the drive-thru. He called the Burger King requesting them to clear up the line at the drive-thru so his family could get going. When the phone went dead, Tavares checked up on his family. He had no idea that his wife initiated the aggression in this situation and admits that what he did after entering the restaurant was wrong.
Even your wife was saying, like, you guys going in there just took it too far, right? You guys probably shouldn't have went in there. And that's where the mistake
in the restaurant, and I'll tell you I was wrong.
Well, that's the thing. If they came in here, yeah, and started destroying your restaurant, right? Like, it's the same thing.
The only common factor in both Cherie and Tavares' stories is that they never admit to throwing trays and glass display cases at the employees or causing any physical injuries to anyone. Sherry Ross and Tavares Ross were booked into Pinal County Jail on charges of criminal damage, disorderly conduct, and aggravated assault using a dangerous instrument, respectively. She faces 10 months in jail, and he faces more than 3 years in prison. However, according to the Pinal County Sheriff's Office, Cherie was released on her own recognizance, while Tavares posted a $1,000 bond and was released. If you thought Miss 4 Chicken Nugget was entitled, you won't believe how outrageous this next Karen is.
I'm confused. How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm going to ask people on Facebook to pay my bill.
On April 4th, 2024, officers in Florida responded to a call regarding a woman refusing to pay for her pizza.
Good. Did we get this figured out?
No,
Okay.
I need my boyfriend to pay my bill, and what happened was my phone doesn't have Wi-Fi in there.
Let's take this outside.
Sorry. My dad did 44 years in the NYPD.
Okay.
You can call him.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. I had money in my account, and now I don't.
He's in charge here.
Okay, I had money in my account, and now I don't.
Okay.
This happens to me all the time. My car broke down. No, I'm gonna pay my bill if I have my phone.
Are you going to pay your bill right now?
I'm gonna try.
Where's your phone?
In the bar. Probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that to me.
I'm confused. How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen.
Daniel is a professional at having other people pay her bills for her. She casually slips in the fact that her dad has been in the NYPD for 44 years before saying, "I had money in my account and now I don't. Story of our lives, right?" She explains that she can't pay for her order at this time because she doesn't have her phone, and God keeps making her phone vanish into thin air. She claims she was going to ask people on Facebook to pay her bills for her.
My mom can pay my bill. I went to her house to try to get it.
Okay, is your mom willing to come here and pay your bill right now?
Yes, if you call her.
Okay.
If you call her, she's not gonna believe me. She thinks I'm a psycho. She's stealing my kids from me.
What's your bill? Go ahead. I'm sorry?
I can print it.
Cool. She's sitting here trying to come up with all this stuff about how she wants to try to get the money. So we don't have to.
Yeah. She walked here, she walked in here with no car, and then she drove off in that maroon car. So someone had to drop, I was like, either she's a magician, she's a movie star that's just trying to cause trouble for PR.
Daniel says that her mom can pay her bill only if the officer calls her. Her mom thinks that she's a psycho and is allegedly taking her kids away from her. One of the store employees claims that Daniel had walked to the store and drove off in a maroon car. The employee is unable to explain where Daniel got this car from and is baffled.
Larry will pay my bill.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs. But I need my phone to work, to call them, and my phone is dead. I can go to my house and charge it. I can walk there and leave my car here and my bag here.
You leave your bag here? You stay here often?
I'm a spotter.
Okay, alright. Where is your residence right now?
Right there, 130.
Which car did you come here?
In the red car.
Daniel insists that she is friends with all of her ex-boyfriends who will pay her bill for sure. She just needs her phone to call them. Conveniently, her phone is dead and needs to be charged at her house.
Perfect. Thank you. You said you're not going to pay this?
No, I am going to pay it tomorrow.
Okay, well, that's not going to help me. Alright, come on, give me his money back.
Really?
Yeah.
Like one call in prison?
You do. You're going to jail right now for defrauding an innkeeper.
I did it before. This shit happens to me all the time. All your friends know me.
So you said you have a knife up your...
Yes, I do. You want to come get it?
No.
I didn't think so.
The officers don't buy into her story at all and arrest her for defrauding an innkeeper. When asked if she has anything on her, our Karen says she has a knife up her rear end and asks if the officer wants to come and get it. Seems like Daniel's mother might have been right about the psycho part.
My name's Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
Shitty day. Oh, you look so pretty.
Thank you. I was going to my boyfriend's house, but I didn't want to.
So pretty to go to a.
Well, I was at the pub waiting for him to come get me.
Real quick.
Come on out, I'm just gonna. You said you got some up there?
No, I don't. I was kidding.
Oh,
okay.
Not something to joke
I
about.
gotta kind of chat.
Really?
I'm not gonna do a whole.
I was
Hey,
kidding.
before she does that, let me ask you. I just talked to your mom on the phone, and she said that you didn't pay your bill at some bar last night.
No, because this happens to me all the time.
Well, if you didn't have money to pay
I
your bill
did
last
have
night,
money. I have
why would you come
$7.5 million.
Since Daniel was not cooperating with the male officer, a female officer was called to make her comply with their demands. Daniel's mother told the cop that she hadn't paid her bill at another bar last night, to which she comments that she didn't pay her bill because this happens all the time. Admitting to multiple counts of defrauding an innkeeper while you're trying to prove your innocence is not a good look, Daniel.
My dad did 44 years in the NYPD. I did 20 years in the NYPD.
Okay, so
I'm retired.
No, you're not.
do you have anything up your hoo-ha?
No.
God, I don't want to look.
I know. You think because my legs are stuck because they're chubby.
You're athletic. You're not chubby. And don't call us chubby, woman. All right, just put your stomach up there. Your dress is so cute. All
Yeah, thank you.
right.
I need my bag. And
Go ahead. We're gonna get it. But go ahead.
The female officer checks if Daniel is carrying any weapons or personal belongings with her when she mentions that she's a retired NYPD officer who was in the force for 20 years. Interesting how she mentions such a believable detail about herself this late into the arrest. Her charges are unknown at this time, but let's just say these Karens always get their piece. As dense as Daniel was, this next Karen had way too many chances to not get arrested.
But you need to leave right now, otherwise I'll take you to jail today.
I mean, I'm gonna leave right now, but I'm gonna come back in.
You don't relax.
Hey.
You're gonna end up getting an additional charge if you don't stop it.
In Florida, officers responded to a retailer requesting a disruptive customer be removed from the store on April 6th, 2022.
What's going on? Okay. Has she stolen anything?
No.
Excuse me, ma'am. The big problem is they want you to leave. They've asked you to leave. This is a private business. They can ask anybody to leave that they want to leave.
I can't come back.
Well, they do want to trespass you, I believe. Bottom line is, though, if a business asks you to leave, you have to leave. It's a private business. They can do that. Someone can do it at their house, too. If you're at someone's house and they say, hey, Jasmine, we want you to leave, and you say no.
They didn't say they didn't want me to leave. They said they wanted me to stop trying on their
Okay. Well, it may have been a miscommunication. You need to leave right now, otherwise I'll take you to jail today.
I mean, I'm gonna leave right now, but I'm gonna come back in here regardless because
If you do, they're going to tell us.
take me to jail,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
but I'm not gonna be in jail for long, and then they're just gonna let me come
So,
out.
Jasmine, I need you to leave right now, or you're going to go to jail today.
Jasmine had been trying on clothing in the open area of the store, and when asked by store management to leave, she refused and became aggressive towards them. The officer explains the situation to Jasmine, saying that the store wants to get her trespassed, and she will be arrested if she refuses to leave. Before leaving, Jasmine says that even if she goes to jail, she won't be in there for long, and will end up coming back to the store after serving her time. We all should aspire to be as confident as Jasmine in our lives.
The state of Florida prefers, in cases like this, that we issue what's called a trespass warning. That's basically a civil. Was that their?
Yeah, it was.
Do you want to follow up on it or no?
I mean, I don't know if we could check her bag, but yeah.
Hey, Jasmine. Sorry. So, when you went through the security checkpoint, your bag went off. Okay. I'm gonna need to check your bag to make sure you didn't steal any merchandise.
This is the shirt that, what's it called? These are my pants, my sweatpants.
Okay. Hold on. I need you to put this down for me. I don't want you reaching in there anymore. Stop right now.
Get off my bag.
Let go, Jasmine.
Get off my bag, bro.
Jasmine, you need to let go.
Get off my bag. Relax. Get off my bag.
Relax. Let go of the bag. I'm going to search
Stop
it.
touching me and get the
Off my bed. I'm gonna
if you don't relax,
Hey.
you're gonna end up getting an additional charge if you don't stop it.
As Jasmine leaves the store, a beep sound can be heard indicating that her bag had some store items which were not paid for. She had already been trespassed from the store, giving officers reasonable suspicion to search her bag. When the officers try to search her bag, she refuses, pulling the bag from the officer's hands and tries to leave, prompting the officers to detain her. She is clearly very uncooperative with the cops and even tries to bite the female officer to resist arrest. Instead of proving her innocence, she is racking up more charges with every move.
Are either of these yours?
Yeah, this is ours.
Okay.
I'm not accepting on my crash and water.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Make them a little tighter on her. She's got little wrists. She's trying to take them off. Okay, let's just stop. You need to stop.
Stop resisting arrest or I'm going to charge you. All right, that's battery.
You're the one that's touching me. Then stop.
You are under arrest for shoplifting. You are not getting away. Stop it. Stop. Stop resisting.
Stop, Jasmine.
You are going to jail today. It is happening. Stop resisting.
To no one's surprise, the officer finds unpaid store items in her bag. The store manager is called upon to confirm whether the found items belong to their store or not, when Jasmine attempts to slip her hands through the handcuffs and escape. The officers have to perform a takedown, pinning her down so they can tighten her handcuffs. Jasmine refuses to cooperate with the cops as they try to take her to their vehicle. She refuses to walk with the cops, constantly falling down on the floor, acting like a 4-year-old.
You're not getting the cuffs off. Stop it.
It's gonna be so large to me.
Can you send us one more unit, please? Stop! What are you doing? You like
Stop kicking me.
I'm not kicking you. Stop! Well, you can't get out. Stop!
This is not a game, Jasmine.
You gonna kill me like how y'all did George? No one's gonna do anything.
No one's gonna hurt
Just
you.
Cooperate.
Everything that's happening to you is on you.
I didn't battery.
Okay, talk to your lawyer about that.
I don't have a lawyer. Call my dad though to let him know that he's finna.
I'll call him when you're at the jail.
No, call him now because he's the one that dropped me off.
No.
All right, don't. Come on, don't.
She keeps trying to get out of the cuffs.
Officers request for another unit to help drag Jasmine to their vehicle. She is still trying everything to escape from the cops, trying to get out of her handcuffs, rolling on her back to get her hands in front and throwing a huge tantrum, even comparing her arrest to George Floyd's murder. She has to literally be bribed by the cops to get her to stand up, saying that they will call her dad only if she gets in their vehicle. This is the same way parents bribe their children with treats to get them to do their homework. More officers arrive, picking her entire body up and taking her to their vehicle.
I want to cuff her one more time. She keeps slipping these cuffs.
Stand up, son. Put your pants up.
Make sure the keyways are on the bottom. Let's get in the car.
The officers finally put her in their car and put on a second pair of handcuffs to prevent her from escaping. Jasmine went from being trespassed to being arrested and charged with petit theft, resisting without violence, and with violence. 2 counts of battery on an officer and 1 count of assault on another officer. It's safe to say that Jasmine won't be visiting this store anytime soon.